This video is an overview of the new sales tax capability in RunSignUp. As of late August, we are just about ready to release this. The first thing you want to do is set up sales tax, and that's in the financial sub-tab, and go to the setup sales tax. And there's two basic things that you want to do here. One is you want to define jurisdictions. A jurisdiction might be a town, it might be a county, it might be a state, and you can set multiple jurisdictions. And then the second thing that you'll do on this page is set tax tables for that jurisdiction. So let's just make up one here, Burlington County, which is the county I live in. And there's two ways that you can define Burlington County. One is that you can let the person that's paying the tax, basically the runner who's registering for your race or buying something on your storefront, to select from the list of options. So you could have a list of different counties here, for example, and they could do self-selection. The other way is that RunSignUp can detect and auto-match the person's zip code to the jurisdiction. So I'm going to do that 08057, and I'll also allow for that, and then I'll add another county here. I'll say Camden County, and I'll allow auto select there, and I'll say 08054. The next thing I can do is set the tax tables, and I can have multiple tax tables. So I could call this the county tax, or I could put it New York State tax or New Jersey tax or something like that. And you can set a default, and that would be a default to any item that carries a tax. So I could set a state default of 6%. In New Jersey, I could, for Burlington County, I could say it's a 6% state tax and a 2% county tax. And in Camden County, I could make it a 6% state tax and a 4% county tax and a 2% local tax. And I can save that tax setup. Like I said, you can have multiple tax tables and multiple jurisdictions, and this can kind of go on to meet whatever needs you have. The next thing that you want to do is set your taxable items. Your taxable items will be made up of the things that are in your store or your race registration fees. So in this case, I would set it from the county tax table. Remember the tax table that we set the default, the Burlington and the Camden County taxes in. And then I can save those item settings. And that's pretty much it. What will happen at the checkout for the store, if I go back into my store setup here, I can see that the race jacket was available. I'll set it to be available again. Oops, 2015, and I'll go ahead and save that. So if I view this race page, I'll go to the store and I'll enter one small jacket, and here's the zip code, and it knows my zip code because I'm logged in. So this is the Burlington County zip code. So you'll see that on the next page, it calculates the sales tax automatically for me. I can change this to the Camden County sales tax, and if I change that, you see how the tax changed because the tax rate was higher in Camden County. If I go back and I set this zip code to 0800, which doesn't match any of the sales tax codes, it goes to the default or the Burlington tax. So so you see how tax is applied. Taxes work with coupons. So if the coupon is 50% off the price of the jacket, the sales tax would be recalculated based upon whatever that coupon net price was for the taxable items that were in your order. That's part of it. The other thing I wanted to show you was this idea of having set up predefined tax tables. And we'll be adding some of these. We've done one so far, which is New York taxes. And if I select that, you'll see how complex New York taxes are. Because you'll see all the different jurisdictions that got added and the zip code ranges for each of those jurisdictions. So there's over 60 different jurisdictions in New York State. So if you're selling items for a race in New York State, what you're supposed to do is figure out where the person is buying from, and if they're coming from the zip code of 11417, then they owe taxes, or your race actually owes taxes to the Queens County in that example. Likewise, what we've done here is given we automatically fill in the New York taxes tax table, and notice how there's no taxes on the jurisdictions that we had defined, like Burlington County and Camden County. But for all the other jurisdictions, Albany County, Allegheny County, Bronx County, Broome County, etc., there are different tax rates that are coming from a table that we got from New York State tax government. So it's as simple as just clicking a couple buttons, and you have all this capability for the predefined states that we've automatically created. If you have a complicated state and need assistance with it, we can help you on that, just like we did for some customers of ours in New York State. Hopefully you like the new sales tax capabilities. It's kind of a pain when races have to start reporting this stuff, but if your race does have to do that, at least we've provided some nice, easy ways for you to deal with it. Thanks.